podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple, they're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities, to wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery.
E-A-G-L-E-S. Oh, my bad.
Oh, no, hell no. Hell no. You already held the flag up.
It's almost that time, bro. It's almost that time.
Hope you had a hard time putting the flag back on the wall.
Nah. I actually took it down off the wall because I'm doing some different shit in here. So I got this behind me as a backdrop that I got when I'm doing video stuff. And it's like a wall separator. Then I got this wall over here, burgundy. I got the wall behind this light blue, and I'm adding some stuff because I'm about to start doing my interview show again to sit down. I've been clearing this area out. I got a TV on the wall now in here. I'm about to put a whole new rug down and then kind of switch up the areas. Each area gonna have its own little, it's gonna be like a little studio, a little production studio in here. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're gonna get a bunch of inboxes from a bunch of young rappers.
No, bro. I don't interview. I don't interview.
Trapping.
I don't do that. To sit down is for me to interview people that I want to interview. So my first, I think the first set of interviews is going to be will be artists. It'll be female artists though. I want to highlight a couple of female artists that I think are super dope in the area, and that's doing their thing. And then business people. I got some business people, people in film. I'm gonna go to Atlanta, interview a couple people out there. I'm gonna do this season. Sit down. Season 1 did great. I had a deal with Facebook TV, so Facebook TV paid for my first season. And I interviewed probably 8 people. Shit, you went with me to one of those interviews, and you when I did Tres Falsetto. Yeah. So I ended up, after I shot everything, edited everything down, Facebook gave me a little little deal. So they paid me for those for the first season. And I think I said it was like 8 episodes. This season I'm gonna do season 2, I'm gonna do 10 episodes, but I'm releasing everything under my Roku channel. I'm doing Facebook this time around. I'm doing everything on Roku, and then I may re-release on YouTube. So.
Yeah, because I met I'm supposed to have done something with his producer, man. Yeah. We never connect. We talked a few times, but he said he was going through some things. So we ain't never done that.
But yep. So that's getting kicked off again, and I'm gonna do a few interviews here in the studio, and then I'm gonna take a few interviews on the road, do some shit in hotels and stuff like that. You know how it is, bro. And then I gotta get with you, bro, because I think I revised the script for the short film. I'm gonna get with you so we can review it, and then very soon, because I want to probably start shooting in end of February, beginning of March.
Okay.
But I want to do some run throughs and stuff like that.
I gotta discuss it with management, see what my schedule looks like. Gotta let management go through the script.
Gotta let management go through the script. Okay.
They gotta let go through the script. You know what I mean?
That's fine. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that.
We gotta see what the wardrobe gonna be like.
Either way it go, we gonna shoot end of February, beginning of March. Your management better work fast.
Hey, man. Hey, management responds quickly.
You stupid as hell, son. Well, yo, man, this is the Black Male Podcast. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
We had a very slow intro this pod. Just kind of rolled in here. This is episode 94. So
95, man. 95.
Sure? Yeah, it is 95. You're right. And I got it sitting right here, and it says 95.
95. I got all 94 clips right here.
Yeah, episode 95. So 5 more.
I'm pre-clipping.
We'll be at 100.
Yeah, a lot of people dropped out the game.
Yep, a lot of people came and went.
They do 10 episodes and quit.
About to hit that 100 mark.
Well,
I think that's dope. This will be the second pod on the network with 100 episodes. E and Friends has 130 episodes.
Okay.
So, yeah, so it'll be the second pod on the network with 100 episodes. I think that's a good milestone. Good. It shows growth, shows sustainability.
Consistency.
Yep, definitely shows consistency. And and it shows that people are actually paying attention, because if they weren't, I don't know if we'd be doing this many episodes.
Yeah, the haters appreciate it too sometimes.
Oh yeah. We got quite a few of those, but I don't give a fuck about them.
But I have to say to people, it's funny to me how you would take 30 to a minute and 30-second clip and respond with an entirely different topic.
Oh yeah.
Like, okay.
That's what they do.
I respond because fuck it, why not?
Yeah, man. Interaction is interaction.
Interaction helps the numbers go up. So we good, but
hey, it is what it is. But yo, let's start.
Listen to the episode. Listen to the episode.
Listen to the episode.
Listen to the episode, bro. That's all.
They'll learn. Let's get right into the show, man. We're gonna start off with sports. But we're gonna start in sports in a different type of way. I wanna talk about Black coaches in the NFL. We see that we see a Black coach just got hired with the Texans. He what was his name? Texans' new coach is what?
Got his name. The guy that came from the Chiefs, man.
Yeah, he came from the Chiefs.
Doing a great job over there. I'm not good with coaches' names, but he's done a great job over there. But I feel like they're setting him up to fail. That organization is horrible. But if he does a great job, he's gonna put the work in. But him having the support that he should have from the organization to succeed, it'll have to be a shift.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying they won't give him that support. Things change sometimes, but from
DeMeco Ryans. DeMeco Ryans is the new head coach of
he earned it.
Of the Houston.
He earned it.
Texans, and then you got the coach from the Chiefs currently under Andy Reid. He's looking to probably move on to maybe to the Ravens as an offensive coordinator, because he wants to be a head coach, but they keep saying that he doesn't call plays. So the only way he can, because he's under Andy Reid, and Andy Reid is known as a offensive guru, he's getting slighted, like Shannon Sharp was saying, and now he has to go and transition elsewhere so he can get an opportunity. Let's see. I'll say this about Black coaches in the NFL. I really wish, I understand it. I understand you want to be a coach. You want to be a coach at the highest level. I definitely understand that, and I get it. Anything within the field that you're in, you want to be able to excel at the highest level within your field. My only issue with the NFL is this. They know how Black coaches are being shitted on, like head coaches. They don't give you the room to grow like they do these trash white coaches. You know what I'm saying? And you already been proven. You proved that you can call plays. You proved that you can run an organization, run at least a piece as an offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator or any of these pieces on a team. But they still think you're not good enough to run the whole organization. Or if they give you the head coaching spot, you can't pick your own staff. Like Lovie Smith, he wasn't able to pick his own staff. He came to Houston, he got the contract. They told him, no, you can't pick your staff. We picking your staff for you. We pick your draft picks. You don't even allow me to pick my draft picks. So what am I here doing then? You know what I'm saying? Other Black coaches, they do the same. Now, Mike Tomlin is a obsession to the rule. He's he's with the Rooney family, and we already know what the Rooney rule was crafted. You know what I mean? 4 Black coaches. So, Pittsburgh is definitely different when it comes to that. But at the same time, the rest of the guys, I wish we would stop trying to be accepted and go carve out our own thing elsewhere as coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like,
elsewhere
that's
as
my
well.
only thing. You know what I mean? You can go to college and kick ass and become a head coach in college.
Some people don't want to coach youth, though.
I understand that. I definitely understand that.
Then there's no other alternative if you don't want to coach kids. Coaching college students is different from coaching grown men.
I definitely understand
Some of these guys are not built for dealing with college athletes.
Kids, I definitely understand that.
And vice versa. Some people are great with the college athletes, but they can't work with the
coach
pros.
grown men.
In theory, what you're saying, I fully understand. I'm not going to debate the theory of it. But in actuality,
right, I definitely understand.
It's not like the NBA. Some people will just be like, fucking go overseas. But the NBA doesn't have that problem with the black head coaches.
No.
But the NFL, I just wonder how long we're gonna have this conversation. Is it ever gonna change? You know what I'm saying? Because
they're gonna change until we make that shit change.
But then what do you do to make it change?
When they lose all these great offensive coordinators and they realize that these other coaches, they can't coach an offense to save their life. They don't know any play runs. They can't come up with any schemes. A lot of these guys can't come up with shit. When they start losing some of these motherfuckers that to something else.
Yeah, but that's the point.
That's why I feel like you're
giving a great theory, but what's the something else?
The NFL definitely needs they definitely need another league to combat them. But here in America, they've
tried it. Every time it happens, it's tough. And even with ownership and upper management, we need more of us there too.
Right. Until
we get up in there, changes aren't going to be made. I mean, they could do the XFL again. They could do the USFL again.
But the XFL is back. The XFL is back.
Yeah,
I think their inaugural season is this year.
But will it sustain?
We'll see, man. It's under new management. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do.
The NFL is going to do everything. NFL is going to do everything it can to stop it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nothing's impossible.
The Rock owns it. They got to deal with ESPN. I mean, shit. The NFL. I mean, NBA tried to stop the 3-on-3 league with Ice Cube in them. So
I don't see why. There's a bunch of old niggas playing. Like, you just being petty now.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You just being petty. These are all retired players. They're not doing
anything. I think if the XFL can create and sustain a good-looking game, you know what I'm saying, as good as they can game.
The gameplay wasn't the problem. The problem is always the way a league is run. Just like problems with organizations. Watching it was never the problem, because most of the time it's more exciting because these dudes are playing for their life. Ain't nobody out there playing lazy.
Right.
Like, these dudes is playing for their career. They play for their families. It's fast paced.
Mm-hmm. It looks good.
The uniforms are mad flashy. You know, and it's almost like street football, really. It's like organized street football. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I get you in theory, man, but football, black head coaches, man, I mean, college is kind of the best route, because once you prove yourself in college, you know, maybe an NFL opportunity comes, maybe you don't even want it. Because now these colleges, they paying their coaches now.
Yeah. You can go somewhere and get $5 million.
These college coaches is making NFL money now.
Yeah, you can go get $5 million a year.
Like, Deion might not never go pro. Deion might stay college.
He said he don't want to do pro.
Yeah.
Deion might be one of those guys that's won't be a good pro coach like he would be a great college coach.
With today's modern player, I don't think so.
You know what I mean? Because he even said, he was like, nah, I don't foresee myself going to coach pros.
That's cool.
I mean, some people ain't built for them. You know what I mean?
But to go from being a top offensive coordinator in the pros and then go back to college, a lot of them look at it as just a step down.
Right. Which I can understand that. I can understand. My thing is, it's a step down to me if you go from offensive coordinator in the pros and then offensive coordinator in college. To me, that's a clean step down.
Yeah, that's,
you know what I'm saying. But if you go for offensive, it's super disrespectful. But if you go offensive coordinator in the pros and head coach in the college, depending on the college system. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a great look.
But Eric Bieniemy's situation is kind of criminal because, I mean, you've been under Andy Reid for a long time.
A long time. A long time.
People can say what they want about Andy Reid being an offensive genius. Eric Bieniemy isn't just sitting there holding a clipboard.
He is not doing that.
A lot of that success is because of him. And the NFL is acting like they don't know this is true. Andy Reid has said.
Yep.
Andy Reid has co-signed this man, and they're just throwing it away like he hasn't been co-signed. But Andy Reid co-signed is pretty powerful.
It is. It's got a lot of people jobs.
That's what, not him. He don't even get interviewed.
Nope.
Like Bieniemy's not even getting interviewed.
Nope.
I mean, he's had some run-ins with a few players, but what coach doesn't?
Yeah.
That's football. That's sports, period.
That's part of the process. That's just the process.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, and Shannon Sharp spoke about it. I didn't watch it, but I know, look at some transcripts. I know we spoke about it because Bieniemy been doing this thing for a while.
Yeah, he went in. He went in about it. He was like, and that's what prompted this conversation.
No, he went to Colorado with Deion is at.
Yeah.
That's where Eric Bieniemy played at.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see, man. We'll see, man. I think you had a pretty good question that you added. You said sportsmanship in professional sports or lack thereof. And then you was like, is Patrick Mahomes officially him? I think when it comes to the Patrick Mahomes part, he's been him for a couple of years now, man. At least the past 3 years, he's been him.
There's been people that were arguing about it. That's why I kind of put it up there. And I was like,
there's no debate on that.
But I expect in today's climate, everything is a debate. I mean, whether it makes sense or not, everything's a debate. Everybody wants to compare LeBron to Jordan, and LeBron's getting to break the scoring record, bro. What does that have to do with Michael Jordan?
That's Michael Jordan people not wanting to want his name to be in every situation.
Well, it's deeper than that. Some people just don't like LeBron so much that they have to find something wrong with him. I'm not a LeBron fan, but I never downplay his greatness, though. But I'm a fan of basketball, and I think it's impossible to be a fan of basketball and not be a fan of this man's accomplishments. I mean, he stepped in the league at the age of 18. You're breaking a record that most people said would never be broken.
It's only been 1 year that he was not in the All-Star game. It wasn't an All-Star starter. It's only been 1 year. And that was his rookie year.
I'm about to say, I don't remember that year.
It was his rookie year. That was it.
Hey, you're talking 20 years ago.
Yep. It's only been 1 year he wasn't an All-Star starter. Bro, I don't know, man. When it comes to Braun, I'm one of those. I'm super biased about it because we've never seen no one like him. We've never seen anyone that you literally put him on a team, your team damn near instantly gets better. He changes the fucking he changes the economy in a city every time. He was in Cleveland. The economy of the city changed twice for him. He went to Miami. You can say what you want to say. D-Wade won a chip before him. He had Shaq there. They still wasn't packing the seats them 4 years that like they did when Braun was there. You go to L.A. Of course, L.A. is L.A. L.A. is different, you know what I mean? But even then, he brought – dog, people forget. People act like that LA was winning the past 3 years before Braun got there.
They got the worst GM in basketball right now.
Oh yeah.
That's
Rob Pelinka is horrible. So. But think about that.
He deserves better than that, bro.
Bro, think about this. They really act like LA was really kicking ass before Braun got there. You talk to Lakers fans, they be like, man, LeBron over here, he fucking up our team. I'm like, fam. When was the last? I was like, fam, before LeBron got here, when was the last time? Dog.
That's cap. Nobody said that to you. Come on.
I swear to God.
They could have said that publicly.
Yes. I might have to go screenshot it.
No.
I might have to go screenshot it on Facebook.
They should be banned.
Our back and forth interaction was that. And I told him, I said,
I will report that person.
I said, you act like your team was good before he got there.
How does LeBron mess up your team?
Them niggas was trash. The Lakers was trash before he got there. Kobe was on the downside of his shit. Them motherfuckers wasn't winning nothing. They had Lou Will staking up the court for a little while. They had a bunch of bull for a little while over there. They had some.
I mean, okay, everybody has a right to their own opinion, man. I'm not going to change my stance on that. But
let's go back to the NFL, dog. Yeah, see, you feel the same way I feel. When it comes to sportsmanship, I don't get what you're saying. Like these grown men, man, don't care about no sportsmanship. What's that?
I mean, you can say you don't care about it, but why are people getting fined all the time for doing everything? That's what I'm talking about. You can't even dance. You can't even celebrate after a tackle. You can't celebrate after a touchdown. The NFL is just like
they do dance after a touchdown.
And you get fined if you do too much.
Don't do too much.
Yeah, why? What is too much?
So cats be doing too much.
Why is it too much all of a sudden?
Because they are letting them slide when it comes to the celebrations. Bruh, they can't do celebrations.
You can't touch a quarterback. You can't celebrate hardly. Yo, they taking damn near all the fun out of what football was.
Right.
Everything about the NFL. The only reason why I watch football is I love football, but everything about the NFL fucking sucks. Fucking sucks.
Now, what do you mean you can't touch the quarterback? Because pushing somebody out of bounds when they already going out of bounds, that's wild. I'm already going out of bounds. You can't touch me. I'm already out of bounds.
Even that situation, and I'm not talking about that specifically, but a lot of situations, you're talking about a man 230 pounds running full speed and putting on the brakes, you still might have some level of contact if they're on the same trajectory.
Bam, you stuck your hands out and did this.
Didn't I just say not particularly that situation? That's what I said.
But most of the time, that's what they do.
It's not most of the time. It's not most of the time. A lot of times, it's just a body collision.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, if you push somebody, they're going to go flying because they don't know you're coming to push them. First of all, that's fucking stupid.
Right.
You just pushing a nigga.
Now, that shit that they do when they sacking a quarterback, that hip toss, they got to stop. They cannot be finding that. That's ridiculous. Let them, if I'm catching, like they threw a flag because dude hit chest to chest on a QB he was sacking. And because he fell, when they both fell, he landed on top of him. They threw a flag. I was like, come on now.
Yeah,
what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do that? I can't help that.
You can't body the body. And Michael Parsons spoke on it. He was like, if I'm coming full speed at this quarterback, I'm trying to hit him and he's trying to get away. What am I supposed to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got to grab you and throw you down. You know what I'm saying? It's football is combat.
At least it's supposed to be.
And some of these quarterbacks ain't little.
No.
Some of these quarterbacks are strong. You got to do like Jalen Hurts, all right? He's going to the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts is very fast. He runs, he moves. You got to grab him and throw him down.
And he's strong.
He's going to break free. He's going to run.
Yep. That boy was squatting 800 pounds and shit.
Even Patrick Mahomes, he's going to get away.
Yeah. Even on a bad wheel, he's getting away.
I mean, the rules are what the rules are. I mean, they try to protect the quarterback. The quarterback's a big money man. Nobody wants to see the game.
And plus, quarterbacks is really the only position, and I'm not defending it, but they're the only position where when you get to them, 2 or 3 of y'all, he by himself.
So what, you saying he's defenseless?
Yes.
I mean, was he supposed to have a bodyguard?
Everybody else got at least multiple people or at least one person tackling them. Like a wide receiver. You probably got one person, a safety, maybe a corner.
I don't know. Wide receivers are defenses when they go in the air. They get
they only defenses when they go up the middle. When you go up the middle, then it's like it's a head.
Even on the sideline, it's very rare that somebody's one-on-one with a wide receiver. Very rare.
What NFL are we watching, sir? Because it's very rare that receivers are one-on-one. It's only in the middle that they doesn't. Sidelines is normally they by themselves. Maybe someone cutting across.
That person cutting across gonna take your head off. What are you talking about? That's not one-on-one. That safety help will get you murdered. What? You know better than that. I know if you're saying in theory.
That's facts.
But that safety help will kill you.
Kill you. You're right.
You be like, yeah, I got this nigga. Wow. What?
Damn ball go.
Man, football is that sport. If your son is good at it, you cheer for him. But every game, you scared.
Is scared to death.
I don't care how nice you are at that game of football. One wrong hit can damn near end your life, man.
I really want my son to play tackle or some shit like that. He want to play football.
You want to be on the offensive line?
I'd rather be on the offensive line or defensive lines. Maybe defensive lines.
Yo, it's
defensive
crazy,
end, defensive end or something like that.
Lineman.
Or linebacker.
Damn, that's kind of like the safest position. Even though you
safest
fight
position on the game.
Even though you fight all game, but yeah, you don't get hit like.
Look at Jason Kelce, bro. Jason Kelce, is our center for the Eagles. I think he's been in the league for 17, 16 years. He probably gonna retire at the end of this year.
Centers usually play forever though.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, they do.
And they the quarterback of the offensive line.
No, they really anchor the offensive line.
Yep.
You gotta have a good center to be successful. That's a very underrated position.
He stayed another year because Jalen Hurts came to him and said, "Hey, bro, please, one more year. Just one more year. I need you one more year. I need you one more year. We're gonna go far this 1 year." and he was like, "All right."
I don't want nobody handing on my gooch like that all day, though. So.
Hey, you already know what you're here for, Fred. We got a relationship now. My hand up under your ass cheeks all day, son. We bonded. We bonded, son. We family. Think about that. We families, huh?
We ain't got no reason to ever be mad at each other, sir.
Never. We've been back there doing vulnerable moments.
Oh my God.
You know my ass more than my wife knows my ass.
We gotta be getting paid big money for this right here, bro.
Hand right up under that.
Right up under and they tell you get up in there.
Yeah, they get right up in there.
And then as a center, you gotta present that shit. Though.
And then right here in the front, your balls, and you get your head.
Pause. Every play is pause.
I watched the video. Jason Kelce walked up in front of Jalen Hurts, and they get prepared to just run a couple of drills, and they talking, and he goes literally right in front of him like it ain't nothing. Sits right in front of him, damn near ass the pelvis to get ready to bend down. I'm like, bro, that's some real. You gotta be secure in your shit, boy.
There's some savagery out there.
You gotta be secure in your shit.
Yeah, I mean,
be a secure, man. Pat Mahomes is the man. I don't know what people talking about. That boy already got a Super Bowl win. He's revolutionizing the game, especially the way he throw. It don't matter if you tackling him. If somebody's open, he damn near gonna get them the ball with a shuffle pass. They forget his dad used to be a baseball player, and Pat Mahomes was sought after as a baseball player as well. And his dad is like that one drunk uncle that you always see. So
I think he'll go down as Baby's best to do it at the quarterback position.
One of the best.
I say one of the best because you can't say somebody's the best because everything's a debate.
That's true.
I mean, but to say he's not top 3, or if you want to be loose about it, top 5. I mean, you bugging. Somebody just came out and said Brady's not the greatest because I saw that. He said Peyton Manning was the greatest in the regular season, and he said Joe Montana was the best in the postseason. Tom Brady just played longer. Mm-hmm. But doesn't that make him great because he was able to play longer?
Yep. And I like somebody said, man, Pop tripping. Fell out. He said on ESPN too. He said, "Yo, Pop tripping." I was like, "Yo,
he almost sounded like it was personal because,
yeah, man, you know how
everything he said about Brady was actually good.
You know how it is, man. When you got your picks, you got your picks. We just talked about
you can say what you want to say
versus Braun shit,
but to quarterback at that age and still be competitive. Bro, that shit might not never happen again.
Tom Brady is the motherfucking man, son.
He could have played again next year if he wanted to. He probably just tired. Like, fuck all this.
He looked bad out there.
You're saying bad compared to what you used to him being.
We can only go off of what you used to be. If you look bad now, you didn't always used to be that way. When you this great, you need to take your ass home.
Still went to the playoffs. He leaving on the playoffs. A lot of people don't leave from the playoffs. A lot of people leave on a bad season.
I will say this. Thank God they were in the division that they were in because they were not going to make it to the playoffs at one point. So I get what you're saying, but they still made it.
Exactly.
And guess what? They got their ass right up out of there.
Hey man, they play
swiftly. They had somebody there swiftly because they wasn't supposed to be there.
The defense couldn't hold on.
And the offense neither. They couldn't score. Shit.
I mean, they went against the top defense, man.
To Tom Brady's, huh? Tom was throwing shit that.
Come on, man, 100 years old, man.
I did. Stop the bullshit, man.
Come on, man.
You know, you doing like what I do to you all the time. We saying the same thing.
I know we are. But I'm saying he's 100 years old. Like, leave him alone. What the fuck, man? You act like it's like with LeBron. Like, when LeBron actually has a bad game, I'm like, yo, I don't know, but he's probably tired. He's like 38. What the fuck?
Yeah, he tired of the motherfucker.
And he still dunks on people. Like, bro, even though he's in the chamber and he got all of this $1 million to preserve his body, every once in a while, LeBron probably wakes up like, man, he probably tells Savannah, yo, this is bullshit. I know I set out to wait for Bronny to go pro, but that sounded good on paper. But I don't know. Bronny might need a couple years in college. I don't know if I can last that long.
Bronny gonna need to be there at least 2 years.
Okay. Talk some life shit.
Yeah,
I'm tired of people telling me Bronny one and done.
Nah.
Bronny, let's calm down, beloved. Have you watched him play?
Nah, he need at least
There's a difference
year,
between good and pro good.
Yeah, the boy good, but he ain't pro good.
He gonna have to play point in the pro.
Yeah, he only 6'3". He don't have to unless
Not
he have
that.
a growth.
Not even that.
If he have a growth spurt, then
playing a point. Even though playing a point, I don't think it's as intense as it used to be because people can't hand check you no more, so you ain't got to worry about
somebody walking you down from baseline to baseline with their hand on you.
Unless Pat Beverly don't like you and he picks you up full court like a dick.
And you know Pat gonna try you just because you Braun's son. That's another thing. Everybody gonna try you. Your name is Pat. LeBron James Jr. The whole league is gonna try you. You make it to the league.
They're not gonna get him full court like that though. Ain't nobody doing that no more.
They do that to rookies. Some of them. Remember they did that to Lonzo and LaMelo. They did that to Lonzo.
Yeah, but Pat Beverly
Lonzo
did it.
Up from
Nobody else is doing that.
I love Pat, son.
Pat's like 40 now. He's not doing it no more.
Feed him up from the top of the from the inbounds all the way down. I was like, come on, son.
Hey, that's basketball though.
I love it. Me too. I loved it.
Get your handles right, young man.
Bro, I remember being in school and the coach, we game plan and coach said, start the game first 5 minutes. We D'ing them up from baseline to baseline, top of the key down, from baseline, inbounds on down. And he meant that shit. When the ball go in, you need to be right there with him.
They're being shaken.
Because that's instant intimidation. If you get a whole team D'ing you up from the tops of the inbound on down, and it's pressure.
Yeah.
And after a while, they're gonna turn over, or you're gonna get tired. One of those.
I don't care how many times you dribble between your legs behind your back and cross somebody over. When somebody gets you baseline to baseline, that's different. All that fancy shit don't mean nothing.
Nothing. It don't mean nothing.
Just get past this half-court line.
I want to coach, bro. I've been thinking about it. I want to coach. I'm trying to debate if I want to go to like middle school, high school. I have to be a teacher. I mean, I have the credentials to be a teacher. I decided to go take a test.
You don't have to be a teacher to be an assistant coach.
I don't want to be an assistant coach, though.
Yeah, but they might want you to be an assistant before they give you a head coach job, though.
That's true.
You're not just going to get a head coach job.
I think you still got to work in the school system. I think you still got to work in the school system,
Bro, I know assistant coaches that didn't work in the school system.
All right, cool.
It might be some kind of violation or some kind of thing they did to get them on the bench. Now, don't have me lying. It might not have been right. Because I always thought you had to work for the school in some capacity.
I know. Head coach, you definitely got to work for the school.
The head coach, you do. Private schools, I don't think so though.
I need to see what's up with my son's school.
Private school different because my son's coach, he didn't work for the school.
Okay, well, that's different. People paying the damn school.
Yeah, I mean, but he was a known coach around.
I need to go see my son's coach. And I'll even volunteer. I'll volunteer. I'm not looking.
But see, that's the thing. Assistants that don't work for the school are usually volunteers. They either love the game or just love coaching kids.
Yeah, I'll definitely volunteer. I'm gonna hit them. I'm gonna hit them and see if they need a volunteer coach.
Because they're allowed to have X amount of people on the bench with them.
Right. Because I think I get a kiss. I want to start my process. My time. I know. I know. I want to coach. I've just been thinking about that a lot lately. Like I got plays in my head. I got ideas. I think it's a lot of stuff that kids are missing in this dribble era. And you can still have fun by doing all that dribble shit with a balance. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the kids don't know how to run a basic pick and roll. Big men don't even know how to drop step.
Nope.
Big men don't have a jump hook. Basic things. Big men don't know how to grab a rebound and go back up. Like now, even the NBA, they grab rebounds. What they do, they throw it back out.
Yep.
Like nobody even just like people act like 2 points don't count.
It's because they reset. That's that whole reset. Get the
basket, man.
Play it. Yeah, I say get the basket. Joel Embiid gonna get the basket. Joker gonna get the basket.
First of all, they're using the Warriors as an example. If you're throwing the ball out to Klay Thompson, if you're throwing the ball out to Steph Curry, okay. You're throwing it out to RJ Barrett.
Lay that shit up, bro.
You know what I mean? Get the 2 points, my nigga.
Hey, don't diss RJ like that, bro. RJ been balling. So.
No, I'm not dissing RJ, but RJ is not a 3-point shooter.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. He's standing out there just spotting up like, yo, really? I know if I play in the NBA, I probably have to have the right coach. Because you're not telling me to stand on the 3-point line, and I know my 3-pointer is ass. I'm a streaky shooter. I done missed my first 4 threes. Nigga, I'm going to the cup and get these 2s.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I know I'm like 6'6", 230, and whoever's guarding me, I can body their ass and get buckets. I'm getting buckets. I ain't gonna keep shooting these damn threes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a mid-range killer. That's all I'm be doing is mid-range, huh?
RJ can do that all day. He's standing back there shooting threes all day.
I have seen him take it to the cup and shoot some mid-range, and I was like, damn, that looked good on that boy.
It looked good on that boy. There's some games he don't do so much.
It's Tom Thibodeau.
But you can't keep firing head coaches.
No, you're right.
But why keep hiring? Yo, I'm tired of them niggas.
Yo, quick one. Tom Brady's retiring, everyone. You think this is real? You think he's really retiring this time?
Yeah, I think he's tired. I think he's tired. His wife's already gone. He got him a new girl. He out there. He got offered, what, $375 million to be a consultant with CBS, I think it was?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's more than what he's going to make playing.
Yeah.
I think that was the plan anyway.
Yeah.
He wants to get into ownership. So it's a power move. He tried it. He tried it one more year. I think this year was just grueling. It just wasn't the same.
You see it on his face, bro. He was throwing shit that he would never throw.
Well, it wasn't even that. The difference between him and Patrick Mahomes is Brady's like a timing. He's timing, precision. Boom, boom, boom. You run here. As soon as you do this, the ball is going to be there. Patrick Mahomes ain't on time. Patrick Mahomes just 100-mile-an-hour fastball. As he gets older, he might, change into having more timing routes, things of that nature. But once your timing is off, there's no need to keep playing because the zip isn't on the ball.
No, it isn't.
And then Brady wasn't going deep as often either.
Whoa.
And that was wild. He wasn't getting up in there. He was just hitting the tip. Yo, your facial expression was ass just now, bro. I ain't feeling that. That was that. I be doing that shit to you, though. That's what's up. He was like, whoa. Oh, shit. Fuck pause. Stop. But you got to put so much talent around him just for him to succeed, man. It ain't,
that's true. It ain't even worth it anymore.
You don't have no running game. The chances you getting a running back to help him,
hey, start that whole team over, bro.
Yeah, offensive line needs some help. Hey, just rebuild, man. Get you a young quarterback and rebuild, bro.
That was funny, bro. That was funny.
Yeah, you got to be on that one. He said, "Whoa,
whoa." All right, man. I'm about to play a little video for you, a little medley. I want to get your thoughts. Let's go ahead, refresh. You got to refresh.
While we're going back and forth about who's the prize, you know what I can't help but notice? Every time I go to the poppy store, or the Caribbean spot, or the Chinese store, or the Arabs, or the Mexicans, you know what I can't help but notice? The family dynamic in each and every last one of their establishments. And it's like, damn, these people from different parts of the earth come here and know exactly what to do when they get here. They literally build their tables while we argue about who brings more to it.
Talk that talk, young man.
He
Talk
spit.
that talk. Talk that talk.
Young lady agrees.
Huh?
Young lady agrees.
Oh yeah, you saw that? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, yeah.
Even though I hate that remix thing with your face on the side, like I don't want to see you.
I like the remix thing.
I don't like them. I don't like them. Even though
I do them from time to time. They're not bad.
hey,
Your man do them a lot, sir.
they're helping the Black Male Podcast views go up right now, so it's cool. Who does it a lot?
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I gotta think about that. But then you making these stupid faces.
But then
bro,
you got people that who just take it too far. They said they also don't have outside forces that have built up whole systems to break down their families. But okay, we blame that all the time. We blame that.
But this is my issue with that.
That ain't going on anymore.
It goes on, but one has nothing to do with the other. He stated a definitive fact.
Yes, he did.
He didn't say it was easy.
Nope.
He didn't say it wouldn't be obstacles.
No, he did not.
You gave an excuse.
Yep.
To counterattack the fact.
That's
the fact is we don't build. You know what I'm saying? We don't build. That's all he said. We don't build together. And they do. Go to a Chinese restaurant, whole family in that motherfucker.
Whole family in there.
Giving you this delicious food.
Yep. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And they got a whole system. Shit fried rice, shit like Fouillon. Shit fried rice, shit Fouillon. Woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody moving.
You know, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody moving. You find you a nice black-owned restaurant. The food is amazing. 6 months later, you and I go down there. What you got? I got a sign on the damn door.
Yep.
That shit shut down already.
Quickly.
Yeah, you know, so, I mean.
But they're right about the family structure. We're in the era where everybody keeps talking about what I bring to the table, what I bring to the table, what I bring to the table. But you look at these other family structures, they build in the table together and they have a foundation built. That's why I pride myself on within my own home. We don't do that 50-50 bullshit. I don't pay for everything neither. You know what I'm saying? We build in our family together.
I mean, that's the only way it's gonna work.
Sometimes I have hard moments. Guess what? My wife picks those moments up for me. When she has hard moments, guess what? I'm there to pick those hard moments up and keep things afloat and keep things moving. That's what we do.
That's the only way it works. Pop got y'all fucked up because they ain't really tell you what was going on at home.
They did not.
You know what I'm saying? Because even if you had like a grandfather that paid for everything, y'all ain't got no idea how much work your grandma put into that household.
Man. None. And they were still struggling. But
I'm saying you don't have idea the sacrifices, the work. And with that, grandma had on that same house coat on every day because that's the only one she had. That wasn't her favorite house coat. Nope. That's the one she had.
And she had to turn around and take care of grandkids on them sorry ass kids that they raised, and still got to go take care of grandkids.
Yeah, yeah.
So a lot of y'all raised by your grandmother because your mama and daddy was ass. Let's keep that a buck. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of y'all be like, man, I'm raised by grandma and granddad. You know why? Mama and daddy wasn't that damn good.
They might not have been present.
Huh?
They might have been present at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's deep.
Yeah, it's a lot to it. But at the same time, all that, what a man should do, what a woman should do, it's just hard to break down. This is life.
I mean, it's a never-ending conversation. The thing that the truth and reality of it is, to put it in a simple perspective, is if you choose to have a mate and y'all together to figure that shit out. What works for that next couple might not work for us, but we're together to figure this shit out. Maybe I have more than you right now. Maybe you have more than me. But if we're going to do this together, we're going to do this together, whichever works the best way.
Yep.
Maybe you're better at maybe you're better at this than I am.
Yep.
Then you're going to champion this right here. Maybe I'm better at this than you are. Then I'm going to champion this right here. But together, we're going to find a way to win.
Yep.
We have a problem with that. And what goes on in your house, that goes on in your house.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If your wife took care of something because she was better at it than you, nigga, I ain't got to know that.
It ain't nobody's business.
And it ain't nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
No, I know you don't, but some people.
Yeah, no, I know.
There's a competition within the home. You can't win like that. You can't win like that.
My wife's wins are my wins. My wins are my wife's wins.
Should be.
And we and our losses, we lose together.
Should be. Should be. Some people love to celebrate the wins and then place blame for the losses.
Yep.
You can't do that in a relationship. Really can't do that in life, but relationships especially. You two can't win together, and then when something goes wrong, you did that. I told you not to do that.
Do that. Yep.
Like,
yep.
You was there with me. I confided in you before I made this move.
Right.
But shout out to the brother. He made a good point. He made a good point.
Yep.
I can't say that we're getting better because I don't know what we're basing better on or what we're comparing it to. I know with the people I know personally, it looks better, but that's because my perspective is different. So the people around me are different.
Right.
But the world as a whole, I can't say it's getting better.
I can't either, bro.
But I've exposed myself to better.
Same thing here.
I'll say that.
Same thing here.
And we all can do a better job of what we expose ourselves to.
I agree. And I agree.
Yeah, because I really don't want to be around people with toxic relationships or toxicity within themselves. I mean, I'm
not being around.
Yeah, I just, I'm not going to disown you, but we don't need to be in the same space for long periods of time. We move different, which is fine. Which is fine. That's part of your diet.
Yep. It's part of it. Now I'm with you. All right, man. Next one, you said, should red flags be considered deal breakers? I don't think so.
I mean, I felt like we would agree on that, but I thought we kind of could have had a good discussion on that. Because when I hear, and this isn't to beat up on women, I just hear that red flag conversation from women a lot of times.
Oh yeah, they love
it. They'll see a red flag within a man that they think is compatible,
mm-hmm.
That they think is something for them, and then they'll take a red flag and just boom. Sometimes a red flag can be an educational moment. It can be a learning opportunity. It could be a growth opportunity. Depending on the red flag. Some red flags are extreme.
Some red flags are extreme. Yeah.
We're not talking about extremities. If it's a red flag that's extreme, it's not even a red flag. You know what I'm saying? It's a stop sign. Those are different things. A red flag is just, let's stop. Let's reassess this. This is something we can grow from. This is something we can learn from.
Right.
And I think everybody might have a red flag or something. Like
we all do, bro. We all do. I have a way of doing things that my wife may not have a way of doing, and she may not like. But that's just part of me. If that's going to be considered a red flag, the fuck am I going to do here?
Sometimes that red flag is yourself.
Yep.
Because you're walking into every situation wanting to find what's wrong with it instead of appreciating everything that's right with it.
I agree.
And it's so common to do that, especially in relationships. And when you get in our age and dynamic, like, you're married, but, I'm not married.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at it, it's like so many beautiful things can come your way and you can find something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Or you can accept the beauty of what the universe has presented to you.
Yep, exactly.
Like that woman could be everything, like everything you never thought you would ever experience in a woman. You're actually going to sit there and find one or two things wrong with her.
So they do, bro.
That are so small that she might not even know are things that bother you.
Very minute things because the level of communication.
You're going to block your blessing because of what you feel. Because of your punk ass emotion. Blinded by a red flag. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
Right.
Man. Yo, sometimes I don't like people, bro. Like
I don't either, bro. I don't either.
And I probably used to be one of those people.
We all
did.
We all had that moment.
Probably did. Just find something wrong with everybody, but the problem was me.
Just to exit a relationship or exit a situation. I know I used to do that. I used to find every little thing just so I could get you the fuck up out of here.
Yeah. Sometimes it didn't work. Sometimes they stay around. Like, why are you around? Like, I'm doing everything retarded right now.
Yeah,
what are you?
I'm doing everything to get you the fuck up out of it. I'm doing everything but telling you I don't want you to be around me no more.
I was king no breakup in my 20s though. I was king no breakup. I'm not gonna break up with you. I'm gonna let you dump me. Because if you dump me, you're gonna feel like you did something and you're not gonna come back. If I break up with you, we gotta be on this. Why? You know what I mean? If a woman break up with you, you good.
Yeah.
More often than not, if a woman break up with you, that's it.
Yeah, I had moments where I was like, I'll let you break up with me. Or I just egg you. I just get ghosts. I was known for getting ghosts.
Bro, I done been ghost on a chick for a long period of time, and she still was there.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, yo. Like, this woman ain't gonna go nowhere unless I just pop up with wedding pictures or something. Like,
And they still might not, bro.
Still might not. Like, some people just, you know.
All right. Last topic of the day, man. Athletes and podcasting. He said plus or minus. We don't need them all, bro.
No, I'm gonna give you the origin where it came from. Because usually when I do that, it's because somebody said something to me that just sparked my interest, and you're not in the room, and I'm like, I wonder what my man was saying. It was about Draymond Green,
Right.
and he was saying he's tired of these athletes always having something to say, right? And I disagreed on it because I like Draymond Green.
Me too.
I like JJ Redick's podcast.
Me too.
I like Jalen Rose a good percentage of the time.
I don't like
you know what I mean.
It does really.
I like the smoke joint.
All the smoke. Yes,
I like them. Just naming.
I like the pivot. I like the pivot.
I love
is
the
my
pivot.
shit.
I love the pivot.
I could
throw Jalen Rose off my list.
Yeah,
only reason why I said Jalen Rose
other podcasts
because he had a conversation with Mahmoud that I like.
Yeah, I still watch the other pod that the pivot guys came from.
Yes, I don't know the name of them.
I can't think of the name right now too. I still watch that.
Brandon Marshall.
Brandon Marshall them joint. Yeah, I still watch that.
But I think I like athletes having a voice.
Yeah, I'm watching a little bit of Travis Kelce and Jason Kelsey's pods. I watch clips. I watch their clips. They shit is pretty good. They both, they're brothers, so they got a pod together. And then it's another one I watched only clips of. It was old football players. They set up is still just hella trash, but they're working through it. I listen to the clips it is, but whole podcast, the pivot, all the smoke, Brian Marshall shit, JJ Redick's, and Draymond off and on.
Well, that's the thing. You can't have it both ways. It's like we can complain about Skip and the fact that he never was a hooper,
right,
and never played football, and of course he's gonna be the one you pick on because he's on a top tier as far as numbers. I'm not gonna say popularity because a lot of people that watch him just watch him to be mad at him.
Right.
And then you have people that did play the game have a platform, and then you have a problem with that also. So
hey man, we just got a problem with everything.
Yeah, like niggas just got a problem with everything. No, I don't have an issue with athletes in podcasts, just like I don't have an issue with rappers in podcasts. There's going to be some that do well at it. There's going to be some that it's not meant for. There's going to be some like T.I. that do it and then just quit because it didn't pop off as fast as whatever. But then that's cool.
And he did it for the money. He even said he said the money wasn't good. I didn't think the money. I thought the money would come in more. It's all T.I. did it for the money.
Well, if you don't have a love for it,
it's no need to do it.
It's going to fizzle anyway. But my thing is, I like athletes doing it because for a long time, NBA players were on that shut up and dribble shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? With like not too long ago.
Yeah.
Like even LeBron's show.
Right before the pandemic.
LeBron's show isn't really a podcast, but I still love it because it's dope. No, I'm just mentioning it because it's an athlete and it's dope. Their perspectives have value and they hold weight. Yep. I love the fact that they're bringing their perspectives out there. You know what I mean?
And I'm glad they're on YouTube.
Stories.
And I'm glad they're on YouTube and not HBO Max anymore because the videos be a lot longer and a little more substantive.
Okay.
Yep.
I love that.
They did on their own stuff. Now I'm with you. I'm I'm in agreement with you on that one, man.
Because there's somebody that I always go back and forth with. But it's always respectable. We respectfully debate. And at the end, we always boom, boom, boom. But our debates get a little heated because I almost never agree with the dude.
I just hate people want people to
hates
do
everybody.
One thing. I hate that they want you to just do one thing. Like, yo, you're a ball player. Just go play ball. You're a millionaire. You shouldn't be complaining or talking. And I'm like, yo, that's not fair to say, yo. Is it
complaining when you have a perception or you want to communicate?
But guess what, bro? Even if it is a complaint, I should be able to have that complaint. It should be fair game for me to have that complaint. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too much of that. We should just only do one thing, and that's it.
As I say, people are mad with the shut up and dribble. People are mad with certain situations that go on within pro sports. And then when athletes have a chance to have a voice and speak on these topics firsthand and we have a problem with, you got a problem with that also. So you're just one of those people.
I just want to be complaining.
Just want to be complaining. Because this should be what you want.
Right.
If you're tired of some of the things you and I even speak of being tired of, you want to hear. I love hearing JJ Redick stories.
Me too.
He's a white guy, but his stories are dope.
Good. His stories
and
are real good.
You know what I'm saying? I love the smoke. They ask questions a lot of people don't want to ask.
Yeah, that Magic Johnson interview was super dope.
Magic went in though. That's probably one of the deepest Magic has gone.
Yeah, I love that.
You know what I mean? KG joint I haven't watched yet.
It's not bad. I've been watching clips of his stuff. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good.
I seen something on YouTube with Gary Payton and Sean Kemp talking about the Sonic days. I gotta watch that.
That's
because you very rarely hear Sean Kemp talk.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Me too. I love having these players having a voice, man. Have a voice. We got a voice. We able to just cut on the microphone and just do.
Somebody needs to find Harold Miner, bro.
Man, they find Harold Miner.
Where is Harold Miner at, bro?
I'd love to do a documentary on him, just a sit down.
That's my point. I just want to hear Harold Miner say something. He's been gone. There's no pictures. There's no nothing. Like, he's just gone.
Is he still alive?
Yo, bro. Everybody's like, what? Where's Harold Miner at? Is he in Cali somewhere? Like, nobody's seen him.
Might be
How's that possible? Might be. Like, I'm a Knicks fan. One of the Knicks from back in the days, Ray Williams, who had a brother, Gus Williams, that played in pros. I mean, he played when I was a kid. You might remember his name. They found him homeless, dead.
See?
But he wasn't broke, though. Like, something went on. He was homeless, dead. And said he still had money when he died. But nobody knew where he was at.
Right.
Yeah, Harold Miner, man. Find Harold Miner, man.
I'm looking him up now.
I doubt you find anything.
No, it's mad shit on him, actually.
I'm talking about now, recent.
Yeah.
Like what?
I'm looking at his Wikipedia.
That's Wikipedia, man. I'm talking about now where they see his face.
Let's see.
Anybody can put something on Wikipedia. We know that.
That's a fact. That is a fact. As someone that's been updating Wikipedia for people for years.
But don't be updating no Eagles, making them seem like they pro Hall of Famers.
Yo, he got a Twitter, son. Let's see.
No one is it official.
Let's see. About to see right now. About to see right now. Not Harold Miner.
No tweets.
Now he got tweets. He got a family. He got his wife and kids and shit.
I ain't seen it. He must have just got started doing it. But they've been going on within the last 5 years. Must have been. Because he stayed gone for a long time.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he might be starting to open up now. I get it. Wife and kids, that's good. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, you know how that be.
I ain't mad at him for
he
this
just joined. He in Los Angeles. He just joined in 2018.
Yeah, see,
he's been going for a long time. Twitter. Yeah, he just joined Twitter. And
I might check him out.
He don't have many. He don't have many posts in that.
Yeah, I'm gonna check him out.
Yeah,
I like Harold Miner, man.
Yeah.
NBA game wasn't for him at that time.
Nah, everything else was.
He couldn't shoot.
No,
he just had a crazy vertical.
Yeah, that's crazy. It made me think about that.
Somebody should do a documentary on Harold Miner. The documentary on Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
Is it good?
Fire.
What's it on?
Stand. Showtime.
Showtime? All right, I'm going to go check it. I'm going to check it out today.
Shaq was on there. Shaq spoke deeply about it. You know, they were teammates.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Shaq
said that was the first Kyrie.
That was the first everything, bro. This motherfucker he wasn't but like 5'9", 5'10", bro.
Bust your fucking ass, son.
And would dunk on you. Little guy.
Bust your fucking ass.
Yeah, dead ass. Jumpers. All jumpers.
Shoot.
All jumpers. But it's a powerful documentary. It was well done. He spoke very well. I mean, he came from humble. He actually genuinely came from humble beginnings. It's not a saying. And he made something happen, man. He had Tourette's. Didn't know what it was for a long time. He played with that.
Right.
The fact that he just played with Tourette's at a high level. The NBA basically took his career from him.
Yeah, because he's Muslim.
Yeah, and he didn't want to stand. A lot of Muslims didn't stand behind him, and the fact that he didn't want to stand because they were saying that, you know, Muslims follow the rules of the land, and he disagreed with that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great. It's a great documentary, man.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out today. I'm actually checking it out as soon as we get done. Speaking of that, we're done. You got any last word? You got any last words for the people?
Yeah, man. Don't allow yourself to be blinded by your perspective. A lot of us are out here living our life with blinders on. I mean, placing undue stress on ourselves, believing everything is the way our mind tells us it is, closed-minded and all of that. We can't be doing that because a lot of us are blocking our own blessings. We're blocking our own relationships. We're blocking all the blessings and the beautiful things the universe has for us because we're blinded by a perspective that we think is correct, and we feel everything we think is correct and it has to be done a certain way. Yeah, that's not what life is all about, man. Don't allow us to be you. We are the Black Male Podcast, and Tre-Dot is who I am, episode 95.
TS is who I am. And Trey is preaching today. He's definitely getting his Deacon Henderson on.
Oh, man, he gonna end something beautiful off with some shenanigans.
We'll check y'all next week, man.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.